Hi, I'm Jeff Dickey, broker and owner of the Dickey Group Realtors, and in this video I'd like to take a few minutes and talk about getting the right loan program for the right type of property. And you may say, what am I talking about? Not every loan that you can get qualifies for every type of property that's out there on the market for sale. And so step number one, if you're a purchaser, is you need to get pre-approved for financing. You need to meet with your lender and get yourself pre-approved for financing, get a letter of pre-approval so that you're ready to make a purchase and know exactly what type of property you can purchase with that letter of loan approval. And I'll talk about that here in just a minute. Many sellers, we've come to a point now to where many sellers have come to a place to where if you don't have a letter of loan approval accompanying the offer, they will not even negotiate with you. It's become pretty much commonplace now to where sellers expect a letter of loan approval to accompany an offer when they're negotiating with you. And so I want to talk to you about getting pre-approved here. One of the key benefits to you, a purchaser, of getting pre-approved for financing is it allows you to negotiate from a position of strength. You can actually look at that seller, you can look that seller right in the eye and say, Mr. Seller, here's my offer. I'm pre-approved for financing. I'm ready to make the purchase. I'm ready to close on this house. And that has impact, that carries weight. That's powerful dialogue when you're sitting there negotiating with a seller. And so that is a key reason as a purchaser to get a pre-approval letter from your lender. Also, another key reason to get pre-approved for financing is if you wind up in a multiple offer situation. In other words, 2 or 3 families wanting the same house and making offers on it. A lot of times the purchaser who has their financing in place, who has that letter of loan approval ready to go, will win the negotiations and come out ahead of other families who are not ready to make the purchase. I get asked a question all the time, how much down payment do I need to buy a home? Well, let me answer that question this way. If you have a 20% down payment or more, you make almost all government red tape and regulation go away. You can go out, if you have a 20% down payment or more, you can buy almost any kind of property on the market, no questions asked. Doesn't really matter what kind of condition it's in. We have lenders who, if you have a 20% or more down payment, local lenders who will loan you the money to make the purchase. Now, here lies the issue, is if you don't have at least a 20% down payment, now what begins to happen is like your loans, like when I talk about less than 20% down payment, I'm talking about like 3%, 5%, 10% down payment loans, your FHA loans, your VA loans, your USDA loans, the first-time home buyer loans. What happens is anytime you're a purchaser with less than a 20% down payment, 2 things have to happen. Number one, you have to qualify for the loan. Number 2, the house now has to qualify for the loan. And here can become the issue, because when you, the buyer, have to, you have to understand that loan programs, different loan programs have different restrictions on the types of properties they qualify for. You may find out here when you're talking, and this is when you're talking to your lender, you need to be asking him about questions here about a lot of your loan programs. If you're wanting to buy a manufactured home, they don't qualify for a manufactured home. There can often be acreage limitations on purchasing a home. Some loan programs, the acreage limitation is 5 acres or less, and so we'll have families calling up wanting to buy a house and barns in 20 or 30 acres with a 5% down payment loan, and that gets almost impossible to do without making prior arrangements with your lender. And also you'll find out with low down payment type financing, the condition of the property becomes vitally important and key to being able to close the deal. It can be very difficult if you're buying a home that is considered a major remodeling project with a low down payment. that can be very difficult to get completed, because what happens is, let's say you're getting an FHA loan, and then all of a sudden the house needs a tremendous amount of work. The FHA appraiser comes out, he makes a long list of the repairs that need to be done. Now all of a sudden you, the buyer, have to make the repairs, or the seller has to make the repairs, or and basically therein lies the challenge of exactly who's going to fix this house in order for the house to qualify for the low down payment loan. And so I want to say this in this video: if you have questions regarding financing, please get with us. That's what we're here for. Our job is to give good counsel, and we can put you in touch with excellent local lenders that specialize in all the many different loan products available, and regardless of the down payment size. And so we want to thank you for watching this video. We're here to help. Visit our website, DickeyGroup.com, and see our many homes for sale. We have full virtual tours of our properties for you to view, and we want to thank you for watching this video.